And I'm kind of skeptical with Harris is because she wants to take my hard-earned tax money and have transgenders transition their life with my money. So it's kind of up in the air.
Valania Park, and this is an African American bit of the Valania Park neighborhood. I'm going to ask you first of all, how are you going to vote? What are you thinking?
Well, personally, my thoughts is, it was kind of up in the air because, I work for the city of Allentown, so the non-tax on the overtime, that's when, the working America can really see the money. But I'm very big on how men treat women. You understand me? So who is a man to tell a woman what to create and what not to?
Okay, so you are leaning Harris
Yes.
on the issue of pro-choice, of abortion.
Yes, and I'm kind of skeptical with Harris is because she wants to take my hard-earned tax money and have transgenders transition their life with my money. So it's kind of up in the air. It's kind of, topsy-turvy. I have to figure out which one is the best suit.
Okay, on this issue of trans identity, you're kind of with Donald Trump on that one.
Yes.
Do you think she crosses the line into being, too liberal on trans rights and that sort of thing?
Yes.
I mean, she claims that's all propaganda, that it's not true.
I mean, personally, I think that's just so she could get more votes. Just like him with the non-taxes. It's just a strategy.
Okay, what about you?
Like I was saying before, it's up in the air with me because, I'm on the business side, but then I'm on for the people's side too. So I'm still figuring out who I'm going to vote for.
How have you voted for in the past?
Democrat.
Always Democrat.
Always Democrat.
And what's changed it this time? It's a big decision, a big switch, right?
Since I started my business is booming better, so it gives me that, want to vote for Trump's, because of all those breaks I've been getting through the years. So that's pretty much
okay.
my
I mean,
opinion.
someone might say inflation is now pretty much back to normal, interest rates going the right way, unemployment, that's been getting better.
Yeah.
So why are you not voting the way you've done before? Maybe not the way you have before.
And I don't know too much about Kamala.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really know too much. So to be honest, I don't know.
Okay. So both of you guys are African American voters in an African American neighborhood in a really important swing state of Pennsylvania. And your decision as voters is going to be really quite important. So when people tell me, and on the Democratic side, they say, Donald Trump, they call him a racist. They say that's basically a big part of who he is. They say, look at the way that he offends and insults Haitians in Ohio. Again, they say that makes him a racist.
Especially what he said about Puerto Rico.
And what he said about Puerto Rico. So,
It's just a land of trash.
he said it's a garbage island, right?
Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
And they say that makes him a racist, but that doesn't seem to weigh with you.
My thing is, if you feel that that's just a garbage place, when you were president, why didn't you go in and use your resource to help them?
I think no president's done more for Puerto Rico than I have.
Yeah, but it's Donald Trump's comedian. He didn't say this. It's his comedian who said Puerto Rico was a garbage island, and he made obscene jokes about Puerto Rican men and their breeding habits, which again they say that's racist. But that's not your problem. You don't think that's a big issue for you?
No.
Tell me why not.
I mean, nowadays everybody racist in some way, somehow, some form. Everybody's racist. So, but you don't just wake up racist. That's something that you were taught. You understand me? So to me, it's like the only way that I see that they can make this world better is to make it fair for everybody.
Right.
I never heard nobody say that they're going to do something for all the years of captivity they kept to my people.
Right.
But you got immigrants coming here getting all the benefits and stuff that we get denied.
Yeah.
So that's a big problem to me too.
Okay, so it's easier to say racist, but
But you're not
it's
showing
bigger
no
than that.
gratitude toward it. You're not even showing the hospitality back for what they have done to the people.
Okay, so when Kamala Harris, Barack Obama says you're a black American, you should not be supporting Donald Trump.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
What do you say to Barack Obama? What do you say to that argument?
It's hard.
You're thinking about voting for Trump.
It's hard to say. I mean, I really don't get into the political things like that. So.
And these questions of race, they don't. I mean, when you hear racist, that doesn't offend you. It doesn't.
My thing with Donald Trump is his delivery's bad.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if he could say things better, clean things up a little better. I wouldn't think he'd be a bad vote. But his delivery is bad.
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just not he's not a political dude. He's a businessman. It's a difference.
Yeah.
You understand me? So it's a little bit different from when you coming from one world trying to get yourself and get wet into one world. Yeah. You would think one term that will have him, see things a little bit more better. It's just his delivery.
Okay. So look, I know. Look, we only know what we know, but you know your neighborhood, you know your friends, you know people around here. Is it your feeling that black Americans, maybe particularly men, are not going to be as completely behind the Democrats in this election as they have been in the past?
I mean, it's up in the air. Some people voting for Donald, some people voting for Camilla. But, it's at the end of the day, it's all for which one of them really going to do what they say for the people.
Right.
See, people keep thinking about, it's the taxes, but what about the people?
Yeah.
Without the people, there's no taxes.
Yeah.
Who's going to spend their money?
Right. So it's not anymore about you're black, you vote blue.
No, it doesn't matter. Color does not matter. Race does not matter in this world. But they still make it drag, though.
Okay.
That's the separation, just like he says. That's what they do. They do it to separate. And if we can come a little together.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, and that's always been it. Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, the Democrats have still got work to do to get you guys. And the idea of a black woman, first time in this country, in America, for President of the United States, that does not excite you. It's not about that.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's very big. It's very big because it shows a lot of these kids that there's a chance that they might can be the next president,
Right.
or maybe the next attorney general or something. You know what I mean? It gives hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
But it's not necessarily going to get you.
No.
Or you.
No.
I don't know.
No, I've been around the world and I've been around the block a couple times. Can't just hit me in the head. You got to show and improve.
All right, that's clear. Guys, good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
No problem.